Welcome back. Joe Biden announced that he is dissolving the 1776 commission instituted by President Trump. The commission aimed at patriotic education and countering the 1619 project implemented by the New York Times, which President Trump denounced as toxic propaganda. He further stated the 1619 project taught identity politics and stoked division in America. Chris, what do you make of them disbanding the 1776 project?
Yeah, just look at the headline. President dissolved 1776 commission, period. That's really all you need to know. The 1619 project is this self-loathing revisionist history. It's, Howard Zinn's sort of dream of how we're bad and we're haters and we're racists and we're every other ism that you could possibly attach to America. It's ahistorical, it's everything out of context, and it's a lie at its foundation. That Biden would proactively adopt that and then reject a project celebrating 1776 and our independence and all that went with that tells you all you need to know about the Biden philosophy.
Marie, what do you think about the re-education, effectively, what it is in America?
It screams volumes that it's not education, it's indoctrination. Bottom line, you're filling American youth, children saying that especially, if you get children who are white saying that they're bad, they feel guilty. I mean, between COVID and 1619, I hate to see the mental health of adults 20 to 30 years from now.
Yeah. Preston, what do you think about dissolving the 1776 project?
Well, I actually feel bad for the Biden administration in many ways because they're now going to be overseeing the collapse of the America that we used to know and that Trump set up. America is already a defaulting insurance state. There's not enough money to pay for Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and then insurance and then interest on the debt is going to soon dwarf the defense budget. So it's going to collapse, and his economic policies are only going to accelerate that. And there's no way out for the Democrats except to be blamed, to have all the egg on their face. So this is par for the course, and I think what we're really going to see is the rebirth of the American principle, like a phoenix from the ashes.
I do think that's true. I also don't think you feel bad for the Biden administration. But during his last day, President Trump pardoned over 70 people, including his one-time advisor Steve Bannon, Lil Wayne, and Kodak Black. Malik, what do you make of the pardons?
Well, presidents do this all the time. Donald Trump is getting a lot of criticism for this. I don't think that he should. If we think about pardons, I think it was Bill Clinton who actually pardoned his brother-in-law. A lot of these pardons, the clemency system, maybe there could be some reforms to it. But the fact is, it's about who you know and what access you have to power. So hats off to Lil Wayne, Mr. Sugar and Spice and everything nice. Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, all of the other people. If it were me in prison, if it were any of us in prison, I don't care if it's a Democrat or Republican, I want that clemency. So hats off to all of them. I push back on all
Just a really quick remark. I think it's indelible, and it's a black mark that stains President Trump's legacy for not pardoning Edward Snowden and Julian Assange, and as journalists and people who cover the media, I think that's dangerous. And I don't think it was President Trump. I think he was probably talked into it. As we've reported, he's very poorly advised. He understands the people really well, but he has poor people picking skills. And unfortunately, someone talked him into not pardoning two American patriots who did a lot to shed a lot of information about the global technocracy and tyranny that we're all living underneath. So that's unfortunate. Kodak Black actually made a music video choking out a Trump supporter, so that was a strange pick.
Your thoughts on the pardons?
It happens in every administration. Clinton pardoned Mark Rich sensationally. No one even remembers that now. It's ancient history, but it's part of the deal, and no one should be surprised by it.
All right, it is time for the lightning round. We've got 3 minutes to get through as many questions as we can. The panelists have 10 seconds each to answer, and we will see how many questions we can get through. Okay, here we go. The first one. Trump left a private letter for Joe Biden at the White House. What do you think it said, Malik?
Your son is still a criminal.
Okay. Preston.
I think it probably said, get out while you can.
You know that I won.
All right.
Probably saying good luck, and they're going to get you next.
They're going to get you next. All right. How long do you think Joe Biden as opposed to Kamala Harris, how long do you think Joe Biden will be in office?
He'll be gone after the midterms.
Okay.
Probably before that, they're going to want to run on the Harris administration. He'll catch COVID, and then he'll need to be out.
He'll catch COVID. Oh, God. Okay.
Within a year, there'll be video surfacing of him falling asleep in meetings and they will move on the 25th Amendment to have them removed.
Less than a year, you think?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm with Chris. I predict less than a year. I mean, he already said on video that him and Kamala will get to a point where they disagree, and he says, I'll
defer to
fake it.
her. Yeah.
I'll fake an illness and then
That's
I'll
true.
resign.
That is
He
true.
did say that.
I think it'll probably be less than a year as well, but we'll see. Has Nancy Pelosi already drafted the paperwork to get Biden removed?
Well, I don't know about that, but they probably will be doing that very soon.
No, Democrats are really good at orchestrating things. Republicans could stand to learn a few things from the Democrats. So absolutely not. That will not be the way it happens.
Pelosi is becoming increasingly irrelevant.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, Sherry did the template. She did it back in October, November. She started talking about making a commission for the 25th Amendment. So the template's already there. They just got to fill in the names.
Names. Okay. What will Donald Trump do next?
Oh, wow. I think that Donald Trump will do something related to media. Maybe he has a favorite network somewhere out there like OAN that he wants to invest some money in. I'll be on that train.
Okay.
I hope he champions the patriot movement in general and liberty and inspires people to have voting reform. Again, the states are Pennsylvania, Georgia, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Arizona. Because if we don't have voter reform and election reform in those states, there will never be another Republican ever elected nationwide. So I hope that's what he focuses on.
Okay.
I hope he writes a tell-all book.
I would love to read that book.
Hope he creates his own social media company because, you know, Twitter banned him, Facebook banned him. He needs to get his message out, create his own social media company.
All right, this one's got to be really fast. What do the next 4 years hold?
Chaos.
Declining American living standards and fascism.
Oh, come on.
Socialism.
Okay.
I agree, socialism.
Okay, very good. Don't go anywhere. When we come back from the break, we'll view the panel's choice and see which topics they thought were important. We'll be right back.